defending big blind with king 10 offsuit. There is offensive board, and he checks. I think we can bet. We want to bet small and overbet some turns. Yes, he will have a lot of ace-x, but I think he has jack x kind of hand 7x, and he don't want to bet. So I'm gonna overbet here. And this is my last bet. If he calls, I just gonna give up. I'm not sure if I has a lot of success here. I'm not sure about this play, but okay, he calls and we hit the straight. We're gonna push this guy here. We already pushes in the last hand. It's the same guy like that the king jack suited hand, that the flush hand. So I think he's gonna call lighter here. I'm gonna take 3 seconds and push all in. Okay, squeeze pocket aces against 2 guys, so I think half pot to push the turn is kind of standard. First guy makes the call. The knight doesn't change too much, and I have a SPR of 1, so just get it in on the turn and hope. Get called by ace jack, by pocket queens or some flush draws. See what happens. He calls jack 9. It's a king on the river. We lose the hand. Start. We squeeze against 2 guys, and this guy here just made me a big forward. I wanna just fold here. I don't want to call out a position with a dominated hand. Also, forward range are pretty tight, so we are mostly losing there. We get 3-bet for the by the small blind, and he's making a kind of weird size. We're gonna forward bluff this hand. Go baby, just fold. And if he gets it in, we have an easy fold. It's a good forward hand, blocking ace king, blocking pocket aces, hands that he is pushing, so I think it's okay. Come on. Okay, great. Ace queen suited, 2.5 opening middle position, small blind calls, and I think against this position we can just 3-barrel this board. He's under raising the flop, so he will call with hands like 8x. He will call too much hands, and he's not raising enough, so he will have a lot of hands to fall on the river. So I like to 3-barrel that spot, just simply 3-barrel. Whenever you don't know what to do, you can 3-barrel in position. Most of the board. It's a raise with ace 9. The plan here is pretty small. Check behind and call the river. Okay, now we can value bet the turn against flush draws, but anyways he has a lot of ace-x, but he has enough worse ace-x like ace 5, ace 4, ace 6, ace 8, so I think it's a value plus the flush draws. 3-betting with king jack against early position, standard 3-bet. We should bet 3-bet into 10 because there is one guy putting the penalization lean, and this guy is calling behind, so he's a regression with broken stack. Let's see what happens. If he pushes, an easy fold. If he calls, I think we are really good. And here we can bet the flop or check. If I check, I'm expecting a lot of push from this guy, and he guys push, and this guy's calls. I'm not sure what to do. Anyways, it's a 3-bet pot. We have a flush draw, so I think check is a good line. I think he's gonna push a lot here. Okay, he checks back, and there is a nice card on the turn. Let's see what happens. He bets. I think I don't need any protection here, so I want to call because I want this guy in. we get lucky. We can start betting the flop also. But I like the check push or check, and if he push, he has to fold a lot of hands better than mine, because he has ace king and he has to fold it. But now we hit the flush draw and we're gonna get it in here. There's no more streets to get value from, so I have to put all the money in here. He will call. I think he will call. He has a strong range bet in the river. Pocket 8s, pocket 9s, ace queen is betting. I think he will call. Okay, he folds. He's completely bluffing. There is a lot of lines to take in these seconds on the flop, but I think check is kind of superior, because if I bet we can get pushes, and with the recreational behind, I think he's pushing a lot of flops. We're gonna get an easy call or easy check jam, so it's okay to just check here. Defend the big blind with king 10 offsuit. There is offensive board and he checks. I think we want to bet small and overbet some turns. Yes, he will have a lot of ace x, but I think he has jack x kind of hand, 7x, and he don't want to bet, so I'm gonna overbet here. This is my last bet. If he calls, I just gonna give up. I'm not sure if I have a lot of success here. I'm not sure about this play, but okay, he calls and we hit the straight. We're gonna push this guy here. We already pushes in the last hand. It's the same guy like that the king jack suited hand, that the flush hand. So I think he's gonna call lighter here. We're gonna take 3 seconds and push all in. Let's see what happens. He will call. Great. We take the pot and we don't know what he has, but never mind. We raise ace 9 suited. Recreational guy calls in the cutoff. The flop is great. We are mostly checking and get it in here easily. He checks back. When he checks back, I think he has a lot of middle strength hands. I'm gonna overbet here to generate max full equity, and if he push, we have an easy call because we have the odds. So just overbet here and call. Great, he folds. I don't want to bet 1/3 and he calls me with any garbage and call me again with garbage on the river. Just overbet there, and if he jams, we have an easy call because the pot odds open is ace jack offsuit on early position. Now this recreational guy reloaded. That's great news. Now he's pissed off and he wants his money back. Here is an easy check and maybe check raise this texture. I'm not sure. This guy is kind of tight guy. Okay, he checks back, so we're gonna bet for volume on the turn. I'm gonna make it small, 1.8. I want two streets of value from a queen. If I bet big, he will just fold. And I think he has a lot of pocket 8s, pocket 10s. Okay, he raised me, easy call to me. And let's see what happens on the river. I mostly fold in the river against these seconds. I think we need to fold here because okay, I don't think that he has a lot of ace queen because the ace queen is better on the flop. So maybe I can change my mind and call here. But also I'm not sure about flush draws. I mean hearts draws, because hearts draws are betting the flop also. But anyways, because it's half pot, we're gonna call. I don't like it, but it's gonna do it. Okay, ace 3 here. Makes sense. Nice hand. We open 2.5 and this guy makes dummy 3-bet to 5. I'm gonna pot this flop because I think once he checks he has a lot of overcards. I don't want to bet small. I want to pot, generate full equity, and if he calls we can check back and realize our equity better. And even once the straight gets there, we can get more money. So I like to pot bet there. I think this is a fold. We call an open in the big blind. This is a multi-way spot, and this guy is betting pot in a multi-way spot, and we have an 8. I think we should be folding here. With a jack 8 of clubs, we can call. Obviously any queen. But I think I'm losing here against this pot size bet. Just let it go. King 6 suited is an easy call here. We hit top pair. I'm expecting a lot of c-bet here. If he bets, okay, he bets half, 66% of the pot. It's kind of strong bet because he will bet range half pot or 1/3. And this guy also calls, we cannot fold on the flop, so easy call. And also we pick up some equity here. Now I think long bet is not the best. Anyways, he will check back hands like ace jack. And I think we need to check. If he bets here, he's pretty strong. He has hands like king queen, king jack, queen jack. Okay, he checks back. He has a lot of ace queen, queen 10, hands like that. And we're gonna bet small to target a hand like ace queen. Let's see what happens. He calls king 7, great. And here we saw raise with ace queen offsuit against this guy who put the penalty in. This another guy just call. And this is a good board to just check fold, I guess. Just check fold. And this hand we open ace queen offsuit in early position. We are facing a recreation here. I'm not sure about to check because I always check here, but he has a lot of worst ace-x calling me, so I'm gonna bet for value. I don't want to kick out this guy, but he is not calling me anyways. And if he calls me, he has weaker ace-x and flush draws, and his range is kind of inelastic. His range is also kind of inelastic. They both has few ace king combos. Okay, that's all guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next video. Bye bye.